Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready because today we're talking about something that makes my blood boil just a little bit. We're diving deep into the sneaky world of airport scams. Yeah, you heard me right. Airlines and airports. Sometimes it feels like they're actively trying to nickel and dime us, or worse, outright rip us off. It's like a game, but we're the ones losing money and sanity. But don't worry, because I'm here to expose the truth. We're pulling back the curtain on 10 sneaky airport scams that airlines really don't want you to know about. And the best part? I'm not just telling you the problem. I'm giving you the tools, the strategies, the secret handshake to fight back and win. My goal today is simple. Arm you with the knowledge to save your hard-earned money, reclaim your precious time, and keep your cool the next time you're navigating the airport jungle. Get ready to become an airport ninja. Let's jump right into it. Here are the 10 airport scams airlines are quietly using on passengers and exactly how you can beat them. But before we dive into the sneaky world of airports, make sure to hit that subscribe button, so let's start with that. First up, scam number 1. The real reason airlines overbook flights. You know the drill. You show up, ticket in hand, only to find out the flight is full. Airlines intentionally sell more tickets than there are seats on the plane. Why? Because they're betting that a certain number of people won't show up. It's a calculated risk for them, designed to maximize profit on every single flight, but it leaves passengers stranded and frustrated. Here's how you beat it. Know your passenger rights inside and out. Seriously, look them up for your region, US, EU, etc. If you're involuntarily bumped, you are often entitled to compensation. And I'm not just talking about a measly voucher. Demand cash compensation if your rights allow it, or negotiate for a free flight, not just a discount on a future one. Don't be afraid to stand firm and negotiate for what you're legally owed. They're hoping you don't know the rules. Prove them wrong. Scam number 2, the fake delay trick. Ever been sitting at the gate hour after hour with vague announcements about a mechanical issue or operational necessity? Sometimes these delays might not be entirely legitimate or unavoidable. Airlines might use delays strategically for their own convenience, like waiting for connecting passengers or repositioning crew. How do you sniff out a potentially fake delay? Use flight history websites or apps. Sites like FlightAware or FlightStats track the real-time status and history of flights. Check if the incoming aircraft actually experienced a delay, or if this specific flight route is frequently delayed under similar circumstances. If something smells fishy, call out the airline politely but firmly. Ask specific questions about the actual reason for this specific delay. Sometimes, just showing you're informed can change their tune. Plus, knowing the real reason can be crucial later. If the delay wasn't truly unavoidable, you might be entitled to more than just a rebooking, which brings us to a later point. Scam number 3, the baggage priority hack. Want your checked bag to be one of the first ones tumbling onto the carousel? There's a simple, almost ridiculously easy trick. Attach a fragile sticker to your luggage. You can often get these for free at the check-in counter, even if your bag isn't actually fragile. Why does this work? Baggage handlers are instructed to treat fragile items with more care. This often means they are loaded into the cargo hold last. And guess what happens when bags are loaded last? They are often the first ones unloaded at your destination. It's not a guaranteed win every time, but it significantly increases your chances of a speedy bag retrieval. Worth a shot for a free sticker, right? Scam number 4, secret security checkpoints. We've all been there. The security line snakes around like a theme park ride, and you feel like you're going to miss your flight before you even take your shoes off. What many people don't realize is that some large airports have multiple security checkpoints, and sometimes there are smaller, less obvious ones that are significantly less crowded. These might be tucked away in a different part of the terminal or primarily used by premium passengers or airline staff, but they aren't always exclusively for them. The solution? Ask a gate agent or an airport information desk staff member. Politely inquire if there are any alternative security checkpoints for your terminal that might have shorter lines. They might point you to a hidden gem that saves you a ton of time. And as they say, time is money, especially when you're trying to catch a flight. Scam number 5. Get more than a rebooking when delayed. Okay, back to delays, but this time when you're stuck for hours on end. The airline offers to rebook you on the next available flight. Great, but that's not enough. If you're facing a significant delay, especially one that's overnight, do not just passively accept a rebooking. The airline has further obligations to you. Demand meal vouchers to cover your food during the delay. If the delay requires an overnight stay, demand a hotel voucher and transportation to and from the hotel. Again, this comes back to knowing your passenger rights. Depending on the length of the delay and the reason, you might also be entitled to financial compensation for your lost time and inconvenience. Don't let them get away with just shuffling you to another flight. Make sure they cover the costs incurred because of their delay. Be polite, but be firm and informed about what you're owed. Scam number 6, seat selection tricks airlines don't mention. Ever tried to pick a seat online and seen that almost every decent seat requires an extra fee? It feels like they're holding the good seats hostage. Airlines often block off seats with extra leg room, those closer to the front, or even just aisle window seats, making them appear unavailable or premium. They want you to pay up. But before you shell out extra cash, use websites specifically designed to help you navigate airline seating. Seat Guru is a fantastic resource. You plug in your airline, flight number, and date, and it shows you the seat map with detailed information. It highlights seats with extra leg room, those that don't recline, seats near noisy galleys or lavatories, and even seat width and pitch. Use this information to make an informed decision. Sometimes, waiting until check-in opens allows you to snag a previously blocked-off seat for free. Don't pay extra until you know exactly what you're getting, and if a better option might become available later. Scam number 7, the water bottle setup. This one is classic airport highway robbery. You get through security, you're thirsty, and suddenly a small bottle of water costs $5. It's ridiculous. Airports know you can't bring liquids through security, so they make a killing on overpriced beverages on the other side. It's a captive audience scam. The simple, budget-friendly solution? Bring an empty, reusable water bottle with you. Make sure it's completely empty before you go through the security checkpoint. Once you're through security, look for water fountains or bottle filling stations. Most airports now have them, often near restrooms or gates. Fill up your bottle for free. Stay hydrated throughout your journey without spending a fortune. It's good for your wallet and the planet. Scam number 8, the 2-ticket trick. This one seems counterintuitive, but it can save you money, especially on international flights or flights with multiple legs. Sometimes, booking a round-trip ticket with the same airline can be surprisingly expensive. Airlines price these based on complex algorithms and demand. The trick? Experiment with booking 2 separate one-way tickets instead. Book your outbound flight as a one-way, and your return flight as a separate one-way. You might even find that booking the 2 one-ways on different airlines is cheaper than a single round trip on one. Always compare the total cost of a round trip versus 2 one-ways before booking. It takes an extra minute, but that minute could save you significant cash. Scam number 9, how to get a refund for delays. We talked about getting compensation and amenities for delays, but what about getting your money back for the flight itself? If your flight is significantly delayed or outright canceled, you are often entitled to a full refund for the cost of your ticket, even if you were offered rebooking. This is a passenger right in many jurisdictions. Airlines might automatically rebook you and hope you don't ask for the refund. Don't let them keep your money if you're eligible. Check the airline's specific policy regarding delays and cancellations, and familiarize yourself with the passenger rights in your departure and arrival regions. If your delay or cancellation meets the criteria for a refund, file a claim with the airline. Be persistent if necessary. Don't leave money on the table that is rightfully yours. And finally, scam number 10, the middle seat upgrade hack. Nobody wants to be stuck in the middle seat, right? Airlines know this, and they often charge extra for aisle or window seats. However, paying for a seat assignment isn't always necessary, and there's a chance to improve your situation, especially if the flight isn't completely full. Once you're at the gate, keep an eye on the boarding process. If it seems like there are empty seats, particularly aisle or window seats, make your move. Politely approach the gate agent after general boarding has finished or during the final boarding calls. Ask if it's possible to move to an available aisle or window seat. If the flight isn't full and there are open seats in your class of service, they will often let you move for free. It's not a guaranteed upgrade to first class, but getting out of that middle seat, priceless. So there you have it. 10 sneaky airport scams that airlines use and your personal arsenal to fight back and win. We've covered everything from overbooking and fake delays to baggage hacks, skipping lines, getting compensated, finding the best seats, staying hydrated cheaply, booking smarter, getting refunds, and even escaping the dreaded middle seat. You now have the knowledge and the tools to navigate the airport like a pro, saving money, time, and a whole lot of stress. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you want more practical travel hacks, tips to save money, reduce stress, and travel smarter, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out. Now go forth armed with this knowledge and conquer the skies. Travel smart, travel safe, and I'll see you in the next video.